What's up YouTube, this is Collect Pokemon and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to talk about the CT scannings of cards. And to be very honest, I was not going to make a video on it because, to be very honest, I don't really care, nor I don't think it would impact the market that most of us are in any way. So but you know, there has been a lot more videos since the first time I saw this, and many people are saying how it is the end of the world, and I just simply don't agree. And so in this video, I'm going to tell you why I don't agree and why most of you guys should not worry that much. So yeah, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell, and support me on my membership program if you like my video. So here's the thing. I'm going to tell you a little bit of a history of what actually has developed over these past 2 weeks. So first of all, I want you guys to click on Rato's Pokemon's video, and basically he was the first one, or one of the first one I saw, to report on this idea that some guy was able to buy a second-hand CT machine for $1,500 US, and he spent a couple of months working on it and is able to, you know, adjust it in a way that it can scan Pokemon trading card game. And from those scans, you know, he was able to pick up certain textures, certain silhouettes of the cards, and he was able to tell what is inside the pack. And so, you know, this was like a backyard garage kind of a project, and I think, yeah, it was good job. I mean, it's very innovative, and so yeah, you basically use whatever material is there, and you're able to repurpose it for another use. That was good job. And so I let that sat and let that story just sit there for a week or two ago, and then I think it was yesterday or the day before, okay, J-Love, you guys should watch that video, made a video about an industrial company that specializes in CT scan is offering to scan cards for people for a price. So it's kind of like a PSA plan where you send a card to grade. Now this time you just send a card in to scan. Well, actually you send a pack in to scan to see what card is in there. So that got me thinking, oh god, here's the thing. It's the first company, it's one of the company, and I bet you there is 20, 30, 40 companies with CT scanner and is ready to start selling and scanning cards. So yeah, and so this blew up, and every YouTuber and everyone is saying, oh my god, is this going to be the end? Everyone is going to have a viable way to send in cards for $65 US, and they can tell whether the booster packs is going to contain a very rare cards or not. And so all the cards you buy online is going to be a scam. Okay, all right. So I hear you guys, but here's the thing. Just in the comment section, let me know how many of you guys actually buy vintage products. How many of you guys actually buy individual booster packs from individual sellers? Or do you just walk into the store, a local card store, or do you buy it off eBay, or you just buy a booster box? You walk into Costco, you buy a Elite Trainer box, you buy a combo, you buy a tin. You know, I'm pretty sure that's the majority of you guys that are watching the video. You guys don't go out to buy single packs, and not to mention, you guys don't ditch out $1,000 US to buy a single pack of legendary collection, let's say, for example. That's not what most people do. Most people don't do that. Okay, and most people that wants to gamble don't gamble on those cards. You know, if they have the money, they're not going to spend $1,000 trying to buy a legendary collection booster pack so that they can open a reverse holo Charizard or something like that. You know, what they would actually do is they would go and buy a graded reverse holo Charizard. So what I'm trying to say is that yes, there is money to be made, and money can be made, and the money that can be made is from vintage card and vintage booster packs. That is true, but it doesn't actually affect a majority of you, because majority of people are not going to buy those, and a majority of the people who are selling you guys booster boxes, for example, Twilight Masquerade, they're not gonna go and scan the entire booster box to find the secret Greninja. Like, seriously. How much time is wasted sending things to a CT lab, sending it back? You know, it's just stupid. Like, most people would not do that, so it would not affect a majority of you. All right, so you're gonna say, I collect Pokemon, but you know, it's still the fact. You know, this is going to be a new thing now, and you know, we can't trust products anymore. Okay, the last time I checked, a lot of people are selling fake booster boxes. A lot of people are selling fake poncho boxes. When you open them, there were no poncho there. And I think that this technology could actually be helpful to authenticate products without opening it. It's actually better for the community, not worse. So, you know, how many of you guys have seen the Logan Paul video when, you know, he opened G.I. Joe cards? You know, if you are able to scan a case and scan a booster box, you're not gonna be scammed anymore. Wouldn't that be better? I mean, I don't mind if I'm buying a first edition booster box, I don't mind paying, I don't know, $500 US, $1,000 US extra for it to be scanned and authenticated to make sure that I'm actually buying a real thing. You know, I don't have to open it anymore. You know, a lot of those Poncho, Mario Pikachu boxes, people have to open it to see if it is real or not. And I think that this is a great opportunity for the hobby, for those people who are collecting those cards. You know, you don't have to guess, you don't have to open it, and you know, you can be certain that you're buying a real thing. And I think there's money made to be there. I mean, they can authenticate these things and as a sealed products and guarantee that it is real because that's what they see. And so I think that the CT scan, if anything, it is very, very beneficial for the market and so on. So that's that. And to be very honest, it's not going to affect, like I said, it's not going to affect a majority of you guys because, you know, when a new product is released, you buy it. You know, people don't scan. I mean, okay, let's take a look. The PRBO1, you know, everyone wants a NAMI. Okay, imagine you can actually scan the NAMI. How many booster boxes, how many booster cases do you have to actually, you know, sift through in order to find that God pack? You know, it's ridiculous. And as a person that runs a business, buying and selling cards like a TCG stores, they're not gonna do that. You know, it's just a waste of time. It's, you know, by the time they finish sifting through the data, they would have sold hundreds of cases, which they've made the money already. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's my take. If anything, these CT scans are actually better than worse. You know, people are finally, you know, they don't have to gamble on certain things. They can be certain of things. And I think that it is beneficial because, you know, when you buy high-end products right now, nowadays, you pretty much have to open the high-end products to make sure you're not scammed. And I think that that's something good. You don't actually have to open it. You can actually start collecting sealed vintage products nowadays. So yeah, that's my take. So I don't think it really matters anymore because people, there's only a very, very small group of people that would buy vintage pack and gamble for a card. A lot of them like to keep it sealed, and that's the point. So yeah, that's my take. Don't worry about the CT scanning. I don't think it would happen. I mean, I don't think it would matter to most of you. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. This is Collect Pokemon. Bye bye.